Mr. Danger Russell Wilson has been traded to the Denver Broncos. What are the odds of
and
that?
and they cut Bobby Wagner.
And I don't know if they're in a rebuild mode or what, but Seahawks,
I feel bad for DK
I feel bad for their 12th man because they're like, what the hell is this? What you just
I
sold the whole damn farm.
I believe that they are going to make moves and try to fix this team before the
Oh,
season
I thought you
starts.
about to say you thought they was gonna be competitive.
But
I'm
I
trying
feel
to
like
do
it's
like
No,
gonna
no,
take
no.
with
a
Drew
while.
Lock.
Though.
The
It's still
only
gonna take a
reason
while.
the only reason they wouldn't make big moves to try to get to make this team still competitive this year, if they're really in rebuild, then I think what that is, they're probably trying to get rid of Pete Carroll. They're probably trying to make this team suck for 2 or 3 years so they can have an excuse to get rid of Pete Carroll and move on and then have a new, whole new regime, sort of. But I mean, if they really believe in Pete Carroll, then yeah, I could see them going out and trying. And I'm not saying they're gonna shock any of us, get whatever. They could go try to get Kyler Murray or something, maybe. But man, if I were them, maybe go give a shot at Jordan Love this year, right? Like you're not guaranteed nothing this year. Jordan Love
You you
ain't
would
going
try
no.
it?
I'd try it. If he don't work, he don't work. But I'm just saying, like the Seahawks aren't winning nothing this year with the Cardinals and the 49ers and the Rams still there. I'd go try to see if I can get Jordan Love, or some quarterback who hasn't been tested yet, and see what they have. And then if not, then next year get something better in the draft, or try to make a better trade next year. But I wouldn't try to shoot for the moon this year unless you can really lock down like Kyler Murray or something, or Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I definitely think they're rebuilding because if trade your franchise quarterback
They're saying they're not rebuilding, but yeah,
and
I agree with
then you trade your franchise linebacker. That's
who
what it,
possibly had
I
one of
mean,
his
not trade. You released him.
like
You
yeah,
you're
they
you doing
cut him,
something. You're doing
and he
something.
had he had possibly like his statistically best season last year.
They say he's led the team every year in tackles since he came into the NFL,
He had
and that was
170.
during the Legion of Boom era as well.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't understand how can they not be in a rebuild mode, like you said, just by trading away Russ. Denver, that's a big move for Denver, honestly, in my opinion, because I feel like that's all they was missing was a QB.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Teddy, but you know what I'm saying, Russ is definitely feel like a better performer than Teddy. But honestly, the only person I really feel bad for in Seattle, man, is DK. You know what I'm saying, DK Metcalf, man, like he go from being one of the top tier wide receivers to probably now being one of the low tier receivers because it ain't no telling who's gonna be the QB now. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have
On
to
the list
probably
of it right now is gonna be Drew Lock from the.
Drew Lock. I mean, we all seen he lost his spot to Teddy, so I mean, I'm not sure what he's gonna possibly do with the Seahawks, but like I said, they might have to do something in the draft, or they might have to do another trade themselves, as well. With trying to find maybe Watson or whoever else is out there who's available. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
I just really feel bad for DK though, honestly though.
DK didn't do so well stretching the field this year, but he really picked up his end zone targets, and got a lot more touchdowns this year. Yardage, he wasn't so great, but he almost turned into a tight end at some point. But yeah, I mean, now that he's possibly the best player on the team, like I can see him demanding a ton of targets from whoever his new quarterback is. He's probably going to have himself. They could be 5-12, but he'll still have probably 1,400 yards, 1,300 yards, and probably 12, 15 touchdowns. Like I expect him to have seasons.